morning on the Murray River at Mildura, watching a paddle steamer go past.
Houseboat clarification.
Yeah. Houseboat. Yeah. That's the Psyche Pump Station. Just in there.
Mildura houseboat, there we go. Oh gosh,
Nice morning.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a breeze and it's cold.
Ralph,
When the breeze drops, it's
Come here.
beautiful.
Ralphie.
See how close we can get to the shag. Not very close at all.
Talking, we wonder whether it's got enough oomph in it that it'll run it.
Right.
It's a big compressor, so
Yeah.
But I was just saying, this is very much like a marine-based engine.
Yep.
And I don't know if you heard, but it's a 4-cylinder engine. So there's the high pressure cylinder at the top,
Yeah.
an intermediate, and then 2 low pressure cylinders. So
Right.
it's because of you working hard to generate the steam.
Yep.
You try and use the most
As
out
much
of
as
the
you
steam.
can, yeah.
And so the centre 2 cylinders are doing 2/3 of the work of the motor, and so then which is about 406 horsepower, I think, and then
Yeah.
the 2 outs low pressures are about 120 each.
Righto. And I didn't get this condensing engine.
Oh, that's over the back. That's the flywheel at the back.
Yeah.
So that's what we first get running, and then that creates a vacuum, which also assists in, it actually draws the steam out of the low pressure cylinders. And I was showing a mate that it was clanging one day and the condensing engine wasn't working properly, so it aids in the running of the engine. And the billabong broke, and they wound up getting them forged in Sydney and then machined in Melbourne. Well, there's still the same cranks in there today.
Wow.
They did have other earlier failures, but they were able to brace it somehow, and I don't really understand how they did it.
So Tangies were right in being a little bit sceptical.
Yes, and the funny thing is though, when Tangi came out here to see this running, he was so impressed that he wound up, I believe, buying 10 acres, or I was told he bought 10 acres here.
Oh,
So.
right.
In this clip we have the boiler, which is they managed to get hold of a brand new steam engine that was never used. It's a trained steam engine, and they've used this now for the boiler, for the steam generator. And it originally would have been a coal-fired boiler, but they've managed now to, or a wood-fired boiler. They've managed now to run it on sump oil, and they've got a little compressor here which generates the air to pump the oil in through a spray pattern into the furnace. And with this they run it, and they run it about 4 times a year, I think, to run the pumps and everything. So the volunteer crew get in there, and 4 times a year they start it up and run it. and all the old pumps and everything still work. So yeah, they do an amazing job with this, and it's all volunteer run. It's quite good.